Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's spooky ASMR Halloween edition, where I will be using some spooky Halloween props tonight. I am Lotus Evolutionary. What is up, everybody? If this resonates with you, make sure to hit that like button, and if you would like to check out some more exclusive ASMR styled videos, you can now join me on Patreon. So tonight I'm going to use some of my fairy magic to help relieve you of any of your pain by plucking away anything that is no longer serving you. So to begin tonight's session, let's attune us to the Reiki symbols. Alrighty, so tonight I would like to light a candle. I have this really cute Halloween candle that I would like to light tonight. So for yours and mine and everybody tuning in right now and the collective's highest and greatest good, I would like you can set your own intention if you would like, but I would like us to light this candle with the intention tonight to burn away any fears that has kept us trapped or stuck in a relationship that is no longer serving us, or perhaps the relationship is over. So I would like this flame to represent any energetic cords that we are ready to cut with one another. Any type of illusions, maybe we thought the relationship was better than it was. Let's burn through all of those illusions, fears, cords, any type of negative thoughts, confusing thoughts, any of that self-doubt that maybe somebody put us in by us thinking that we deserve the way that they are actually treating us when we deserve better. If you would like to set and your own intention, you may do so now. I think this is, here we go. That's going to be as good as you can do with the flame, because I don't want it to fall, because it's not in there very well. Let's see if I don't want to burn myself either though. So, let's see. Nope, I don't think I'm going to be able to do so, because I can already feel the wax starting to come out. So, this is the view you get. Alrighty. So I want to start with this really cool skull. Somebody gave this to me at Birdfest in, I think it was like April or May when I went of this year, which I think is really cool. I was going to pay them for this because they were selling it. And then we got to talking about chakras and had like a really deep spiritual talk. And by the end of that conversation, we talked for like an hour. And by the end of that conversation, he gave this to me. I think that's so cool. And it's like hardcore, like very solid. So I would like to use this with the intention of anybody in a relationship that just really was grinding your gears, that really just gets under your skin, or maybe even causes you to be in a state of confusion. You don't deserve that. Somebody who makes you, like a lot of manipulating people and a lot of narcissistic people with manipulative tendencies. They keep us in this trapped victimhood mentality, or this codependency mentality as well. Is codependency a mentality? I guess it can be, right? No, I'm going to overthink it, so this is perfect for anybody who's overthinking. But anything in a relationship that has made you just get so far up in your head about it because it made you confused on where you stand with that person, or maybe even confused by their tendency towards you in the relationship at all. Maybe they're saying one thing to you, but their actions are showing another. So because of that, you're all up in your hair, you're all up in your head, and you're very confused, and it's keeping you stuck, or it's keeping you now in a state of anxiety, and you're feeling anxious all the time, and you now have trust issues, and anything like that somebody has caused towards you. Let's go ahead and look at the skull, because I think it's so cool. But I would like you to think of that person right now who made you feel that way. It could be more than one person. And I'm just go ahead and let's just start plucking. Just clear away any of those thoughts. I do see about 3 cords of people that just really got under your skin, it looked like, that are coming to the surface now. So let's just cut that out. Cut. And cut that out. Alright, got a little one right here. Just there we go. Good. Remember, you are deserving of love. And you are deserving of somebody who reciprocates the love that you give out. You deserve kindness and compassion. You deserve somebody who's going to love you the way you need to be loved. And yes, it is your responsibility to also love yourself the way you need to be loved. Because remember, people just add to our happiness already. So we must be happy with ourselves already inside. Alright. So I have this cute little ghost. And this is going to represent anybody who's ever ghosted you. I want you to think of them now, because we're going to pluck them out. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and start. Well, that's good. It doesn't look like there's too many of us that have been ghosted. Just maybe one more. Right there. Just right there in your hairline there. There you go. Alright. Alrighty. Now I have these little skeleton feet. And this is representing anybody who's walked away from you. Anybody who, what I mean by walked away from you, I mean like kind of just ran away from the situation. Maybe they didn't exactly face you like they were supposed to. Maybe they just kind of ran away because it was easier for them instead of dealing with you, because they were, I want to say kind of being a coward in a sense, but I feel like I'm gonna get some crap for saying that. Because it's not necessarily that you're being a coward, but you're also running away from it and not facing it. But remember, we're talking about other people, so doesn't that, I mean, if you've done that to another, we can definitely address that now too. And we can add some courage to you. But a lot of people who walk away from us, they're not ready to try not to take it personal. I used to be one of those people because I've had somebody who actually just up and left and walked away at one point and left me feeling abandoned. And I was very, very wounded because we were extremely close, and then they just completely cut ties, completely just like, I didn't even know what happened. Left me completely just in like devastated. And I couldn't understand why, and I was always going in my head over and over again, like, what did I do wrong? Why did they walk away? Well, if I would have done this better, if I would, no. Let's just calm all that energy down. Because often we take it personal, but we shouldn't take it personal, because those of us who are walking away from us and who can't even face us, they don't deserve to be in our life anyway. And those of us who don't have the courage right now, maybe, and maybe they walked away for somebody else and made them feel that way. I'm not going to say that it's okay, because you should never just like up and leave somebody like that. That's really extremely messed up, because I've had it happen to me. But let's definitely work on facing our fears and being courageous and being able to speak our truth. If we aren't happy in a situation, we need to be able to communicate that with our partner so that we can walk away in peace, and in, you know, to where even if it's so toxic between you guys that you guys are going to walk away from each other and probably never be friends again, that's 100% okay. But on your end, it's always okay to make it and, you know, leave it somebody. I always like to leave somebody in good harmony and in good peace, you know, even if it's something toxic that we were getting out of, you know, like I wish them healing and I wish them well. Like they may no longer serve me and where I'm headed, and that's okay, but appreciate the lessons that they've taught you. Appreciate the growth and the strength and the confidence that they're giving you now, that you might not necessarily know that they're even gifting you right now, because you're still in the pain and the darkness of it, and that is okay. Because it takes time to heal. It takes so much time to heal, and people think that healing just, you know, happens over time, that, you know, you just do affirmations or you just say, oh, I don't want this in my energetic field, and it's just gone. No, that's not how it works at all. Healing is actually extremely messy, and often you actually return back to things that you thought you healed, and it's because you now see a new perspective of it. You now have a different understanding, or maybe you see it from their perspective, so you once again can apply that understanding and new perspective to the outcome. So you're coming back around to it, and often the more we come back around to a situation, the more we have learned from the situation, and then towards the end of that, the more appreciative and grateful we are for the opportunity, because we realize that everything happens for a reason. Every person that comes into our, or comes onto our path, every decision that we make, even if we don't understand why we're making the decision now, you are making it for a reason. And just have trust in yourself that you are headed on the path that you are meant to be headed towards. And especially if you are viewing this video right now, you are on the path of healing and ascension, and I'm so very proud of you for taking the time out today to even watch this little video, because that means you are taking the time to heal yourself. You're taking the steps forward to do so. So, I love you for that. Because what people don't realize is it takes a true, like I always like to call my Lotus family warriors, because it takes a true warrior, somebody who's truly like strong, to actually face themselves and to face their darkness parts of that they would consider about themselves and their darkest traits about themselves, and be able to face that and heal it. Not only just heal that energy, but to be able to transmute it and integrate it as well. I mean, that takes somebody who is truly dedicated and is truly strong, like not just physically strong. I'm talking about like emotionally and mentally strong. You guys are mentally and emotionally strong enough to be able to do that. And as you take back your power and as you take steps towards the healing of your own healing, you will ascend eventually so high that those people that once caused you all that pain will vibrate out of your energetic field naturally. And those of you who, or those of us who are afraid to let go, maybe somebody has walked away from us and we are so afraid to still let go. It is okay, because I know that that means that change is coming, and a lot of us, we don't like change. I know I'm a fixed sign, so I'm Leo, so you know, fixed signs, we, especially Leos, we do not for some reason like change. I'm one of those people that I'm like, okay, it has to be, you know, like what time am I doing this? I need to know exactly what's gonna happen, what's gonna, you know, like I'm a very organized perfectionist, it seems to be. But I have OCD, and so me being able to control myself and realizing the only thing I can control is myself helps me stay more organized in my day-to-day life. It helps me with my flow, but that's what works for me. But anyway, that was kind of sidetracked, sorry guys. But once again, we're talking about people walking away from us. Now, when people walk away from us, it can cause a trigger in us, and because some of us have abandonment issues from maybe something in our childhood, from a parent walking away from us, you know, maybe leaving us at daycare, you know, that causes, what people don't realize is just even our parents leaving us at daycare and leaving us, and then we're like crying, you know, that little tiny mark right there causes so much trauma that we tend to hold on to and we don't even realize it. And it could be something just as small as that, as our parents not really abandoning us, but we seen it as abandonment because they are our world and they're walking away from our world, even though they're just dropping us off at daycare for an hour, you know, like to us when we're younger, that's everything, you know. So any of those people who have triggered an abandonment wound in you, or who has just walked away from you, or who has ran away from you, let's just go ahead and I want you to think of all of those people now that come to your mind, and we're just going to gently pluck some of this energy. This is a big one. There we go. We're gonna cut this one. This one's pretty. We're gonna break this one up. Sorry guys, it's a big one. All right. All right. Ooh, the big one got me. How's that for you guys? And I know sometimes I just kind of ramble on in these videos, so if you're still watching and you're understanding what I'm saying, thank you. All right, I do have some fun little props now. So this says cheating heart. I think this is awesome. I think it's so cool that they have it in here. And it even has these like little facts on it, which I think are hilarious. And it says red cells, 42%, fat content. What does that say? Clogged. Left arteries only at 28%. BPM is at 18%. Suggested serving ice cold for a single portion. I think these are hilarious. They're kind of creepy. So for anybody who has cheated on you or broke your heart in any way, doesn't have to be cheating, just broke your heart in general. I would like you to think of that moment or that person now. And let's do some plucking. Remember, even if someone cheated on you, you are not what happened to you. You are who you... Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. You are not what happened to you. You are who you decide to become. Who you decide to be right now. Don't be afraid to love again. Just because one person broke your heart doesn't mean everybody will. There is good, genuine people out there. You just have to find them. And you will find them by attracting the ones who are meant for you. When you are in an energetic field that has a higher vibration, you will naturally attract those who are serving you and who are benefiting you. Just like right now, I am attracting people who are wanting to be a part of my Lotus family, who are wanting to seek out these type of videos and actually enjoy these type of videos. I am raising my vibration, stepping into my Empress energy and attracting to me what it is that I am wanting. And yes, love is part of that, but I am love. You are love. So if you want love, then all you have to do is vibrate at a higher vibration and show your love. It's a lot easier said than done, guys. Trust me. I know. Alrighty. Alright. There we have another little fun little... This is a phony bologna liver. Suggested serving. Bourbon sauce. It literally says braised with bourbon sauce and lightly flavored favorite beans. That's awesome. Okay, this one says plasm protein 18%, red cells 42%. And I really wanted to, not only because I had this phony bologna liver, but often we don't actually realize emotions live in our liver. We store emotions and feelings that have been suppressed, not just from childhood, but just any time you've experienced it throughout your life. this is actually where we store a lot of our feelings and our emotions, is in our organs, and our liver is one of them. And that is actually why some people go to alcohol, like using alcohol and drinking and stuff like that, is because they don't realize that your body stores your emotions. And when you're feeling sad or heartbroken, we tend to, not all of us, but some of us tend to turn to substance abuse of some sort. Alrighty, so I would like you to think of anybody right now, or any emotions that might be coming to the surface right now that maybe has caused you to begin drinking because you've suppressed your emotions. Let's bring those to the surface now. Oh yeah, I see a bunch of them coming up. So we're just gonna gently, I'm gonna kind of like scoop it out of you, alright? Let's pull this all to the surface here. I'm just gonna right. Really get all of that right now. Often, whenever we are suppressing our emotions and we're turning to drinking, we are suffering from depression. We are suffering from anger issues, because often whenever we begin to use any kind of drugs of any sorts, or even alcohol, we often get really angry, and people don't even realize that until after they become sober, and they're like, wow, my whole attitude and vibration has changed. My body feels better, so I'm not so angry or depressed or sad or maybe lonely or projecting any type of lower vibrational energy onto anybody else. It's really pulling, clearing out. You guys have, like, I see like a bunch, like kind of like right up here, which means not only is your emotions right now that you've been suppressed in your liver, that's been causing maybe some drinking or some type of drug use, but I definitely see it causing a lot of mental instability for you. Because often whenever what people don't realize is some people use alcohol or drugs to escape from their problems, but sometimes what it actually does is bring it more to the surface, so then we're stuck in our head and it's just like this hamster wheel, and we're just thinking of it, and then we drink more, or that we do more drugs or something, and it just makes it worse, and then we're going deeper and deeper in ourselves, and all we're doing is just thinking about it, and just right there, constantly right there, and then we think we're going to drink some more, keep drinking, it's going to go away, and it doesn't, and then it's just this ongoing pattern of us not understanding why we are feeling the way that we are, but all these thoughts keep coming up, and all we want to do is get rid of these thoughts. That's exactly what I'm feeling right now, and it's all up here in the front of your temple right here. Just gently moving it out, your energetic field. Just moving it all the way out of you. There we go. Just move it down and bring it back into the earth. Everything no longer serving you. Let's just give it back to Mother Gaia. And allow her to fill you back up with love and light and her healing energies from the earth naturally. Alrighty, so I have one little tiny thing left. It's this little spider, which I think is so cute. And I want to use the spider to represent us crawling out of any sticky situations that we might have got ourselves in. Not only that, but I also want to use the spider for us to basically, it's time for you to let go of this pain that is no longer serving you, and these people that are keeping you trapped or making you feel like that you are less than or you are lacking of something of some sort. You are perfectly okay how you are. You might need a little bit of healing right now, but that is okay, because I need healing myself. I'm not completely perfect, you know. I work on my healing, but like I said, healing is an ongoing journey. We're constantly going to be healing. We're constantly going to be mastering ourselves until we are till our lifetime here on this earth right now is done. We are constantly growing and changing and adapting. So I want to use this spider to represent us crawling out of sticky situations, or crawling out of situations that just are no longer serving us, crawling out of that darkness and creating ourselves a brand new web. It's time for you to allow that last little spider web that you thought was so solid. It's time for you to allow the wind to catch it and just let it go. Because that web, you can make another. And if anything, you can make it cooler. You can make it a better design, a better foundation, a better structure. You are the one that has the power to create the life that you want to. And it's about time that you begin to slowly move out of these sticky situations that are no longer serving us anymore, or these situations that are just keeping us stuck in general. Because I can see in your energetic field right now, there's a situation. Yes, that's the one that just popped up in your head that I can see right now, right here. I'm going to go ahead and pluck it out, but I really let's take a moment actually. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that situation with your third eye. I know it's painful, I know, but I want you to imagine yourself walking away. Walking away from the situation that you've been stuck in for so long. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And just imagine yourself walking away from that situation, turning your back on it and walking away. And know that you are not selfish for walking away and doing what's best for you. If anything, it's completely 100% necessary. Anybody who's keeping you stuck or in stagnant energy, keeping you on the sideline, keeping you confused, keeping you waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, yeah, you don't deserve that. Don't ever put your life on hold for somebody else while they're out living your life. Instead, just go have fun and live your life. Be happy. Try new habits. Explore new places. Buy those new clothes. Get that new tattoo. It's your life. Live it the way you want to. And don't let anybody else try to tell you how to live your life. Alright, this is going to be the last round of plucking. And this round, we're going to pluck us right out of the sticky situations, and we're going to cut any energetic cords that we might have. More than anything, I've seen a lot of stagnant energy. A lot of us are really feeling stuck right now. We're having a hard time letting go of a situation right now. And alright, I see a few, there's a good collective, there's a good part of the collective right now that it looks like they are stuck in a situation that they haven't let go of because of fear. They're scared that they're going to lose that person forever. And we need to remember that when something ends and a new thing begins, it doesn't necessarily mean that the situation with that person is going to end. It just means that a virgin, or not a virgin, why did I say virgin? Version of yourself or of their self is transitioning. In relationships, we often go through different phases and we shed the old that is no longer serving us, and it's because the one thing in life that is always consistent is change. And as long as we are continually changing and growing and evolving, if we are in a relationship and we're doing that together, then I see you guys afraid to let go because you're scared that you're going to lose somebody forever. But in reality, you need to let go of the hurt and the pain and the memories that are keeping you stuck so that your relationship can blossom and transform into something better than what it was. But right now, you guys are stuck in the past, and I see you guys grieving and in a lot of guilt for whatever happened in the past, and you're so scared to let go because you're afraid that if you let go, then you're going to lose that person forever. And that's just an illusion. Remember, in the beginning of this, the flame that we lit, the candle, is so that we can burn away any of those illusions that are no longer serving us. So right now, I want you guys to think of the situation, and I want you to think of the situation transforming with fire. Okay? And I'm just going to do a last little plucking. You can never truly lose anyone or anything that is meant for you. Just like nobody can ever take the blessings away from you that is God-given. It's just, they can't. They can try all they want, but yeah, I mean, you just can't. Excuse me. My hiccups. My bad. Alright. We have to let go of old energy so that new energy can come in. We have to get ourselves out of this stagnant energy. It is not good for our health, mentally, emotionally, or even physically. Eventually, you keep yourself stuck for so long, your energy will start to drain. You become tired all the time, sluggish, unmotivated. That's how we begin to get depressed. Remember, you're letting go of who is no longer serving you. All right. focus real quick. I'm going to put my hands on your throat chakra. I'm just going to place them like this, okay, gently. And I'm just going to channel some of my energy through. You guys have a big block in your throat right now. Just channeling my energy, picturing myself just breaking up any energy that is no longer serving you. I feel like somebody is afraid to communicate with somebody about how they truly feel because they're afraid that they're going to walk away. But I'm going to tell you something right now. If you speak your truth to somebody and they walk away, they are not meant for you. That is not your tribe. The people who you speak your truth to and are still around and stick around, that is your tribe. And yes, it might hurt to lose people who we think are on our side, but I'm telling you right now, the people who are on your side are going to be on your side. They're going to be with you, even if you grow and you think that you are growing so fast you're ascending past your other friends and you feel lonely. No, the people who are meant for you will catch up to you. Trust me. That's why you need to just surrender and trust and let go. And speak your truth. Don't hide yourself from anybody. Don't be afraid to be yourself. If you're in a situation where someone makes you feel like you can't be yourself or you're walking on eggshells, you're not around the right people. You need to surround yourself around people who make you feel comfortable, who make you feel loved, who, if you're being silly and you're being funny and just dancing and playing around, you know what I mean? Like, just having fun. People you can just, like, break out with, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, like, you need people who are going to be friends, you know what I mean? Because before you even start a relationship with anybody, you need to have a solid friendship with somebody first. And if you can't be, I'm sorry, but if I can't be myself around you and be silly, then we're probably not going to be friends for very long. No offense, but I'm a very, like, I don't know, I'm a Leo, so I'm like funky sometimes, you know, like, I get silly. I don't live a boring life, that's for sure. It has been kind of lately, I'm not gonna lie. But that's only because I've been so laser focused on creating these videos more for you guys now, and now I have that foundation to do so. Alright. I'm gonna flip out your aura real quick. I'm just gonna do your whole aura from your head to toe. And whoop, just hit myself. Alright. How are you guys feeling? Well, your energy looks a lot better. It feels a lot better. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little fun video I made for you guys. I hope it wasn't too over the top. And like I said, if you guys resonate with any of my teachings, or because I do teach self-awareness classes, or if you guys would like some exclusive merchandise, or videos, ASMR style videos only found on Patreon. I have a new Patreon account now I'm so excited about. Alrighty, my beautiful friends. Your energy is looking so much better. I hope you guys are feeling a little better. And remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are healing. And it is okay to let go. because letting go allows what's truly meant for us to catch up. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys and I'm sending so much love and light into you guys, alright? Namaste.